Hello boys and girls, in today's guided reading session we're going to be looking at a new text today. So to start with, please can you write today's date and hello. So it is Monday the 18th of January and our learning objective is retrieval and sequencing non-fiction report. Can you remember what non-fiction is? Non-fiction, we're looking at a factual text, okay? So you're going to need a pencil, your book, a ruler, and you're going to need this sheet as well. So get this out of your home learning pack if you've got it. It is photocopied in green. Okay, so pause the video now and then we will make a start. Okay, so now you've got the date and allo in your book. If you've got the sheet in front of you, you might want to pause the video now and read through it first yourself. That is what I would probably do now. So pause the video, read both sides of the text, and then we will go to the next slide. Let's start reading this together then. End plastic pollution. Our planet. We only have one planet, and so we all need to take responsibility for it. This means looking after the Earth and everything in it, and making sure we don't damage it in any way. Everyone can play their part in making sure the Earth is safe, clean and looked after, and this also includes caring for the plants, animals, birds, sea creatures and each other. Over time, one major problem that has occurred when people haven't been looking after the Earth is known as plastic pollution. Even though this has been caused by us, luckily there are things we can do to help. What is plastic pollution? The biggest problem with unwanted plastic is the damage it causes to the environment. Did you know there are 6.3 billion tonnes of plastic waste on Earth? 80% of the rubbish floating in the oceans is plastic. Plastic bags are killing over 100,000 marine animals and birds every year. 1. Because plastic is cheap and easy to make, humans buy and use a lot of it. 2. They then throw this away. 3. But plastic is strong and hard wearing because it was made to last. So when it is thrown away, it takes hundreds of years to rot away. 4. It breaks into tiny pieces which then get blown around by the wind and the rain. Lots of the plastic ends up in our streams, rivers and the ocean. End plastic pollution. The amount of plastic on the planet is increasing more and more rapidly, meaning it is threatening our planet through poisoning and injuring sea life, littering beaches and landscapes, clogging landfills or rubbish dumps, making humans and other animals ill. What can you do to end plastic pollution? The 3 R's. First reduce, then reuse, then recycle. There are lots of things we can all do to help end plastic pollution. First, reduce. Avoid single-use plastics such as straws and takeaway cups. Choose alternatives such as bamboo. Talk to your family, head teacher or school council about how your school and family can reduce their plastic use. Reuse. Instead of buying new ones, refill and reuse water bottles and lunch bags. Use fabric bags which are strong and long-lasting for carrying shopping rather than single-use plastic bags. Recycle. Check for the recycling symbol before you buy plastic, then make sure that you always recycle plastic when you can, instead of throwing it away with the normal litter. Now we have read the text and you've got it in front of you. You're going to complete these 5 questions, okay? So, number 1. fill in the missing words in the sentence below. Blank has a responsibility to look after the world. We need to care for plants, animals, birds, blank, and each other. Plastic pollution has been caused by blank, but luckily we blank do something about it. Number 2. Draw lines to match the questions and answers. So, how many tons of plastic waste are there on Earth? How many marine animals and birds are killed by plastic bags each year? And how much of the rubbish floating in the oceans is plastic? Question 3. Which facts are true about plastic? Tick 2. It is strong and long-lasting. It takes 10 years to rot away. It is cheap and easy to make. The amount is reducing rapidly. Question 4. How can you reduce the amount of plastic you use? Tick 1. Avoid single-use plastic. Choose alternatives to plastic. Talk to family and school council. All of the above. And then number 5. Number these events to show the order in which they happen. So you're going to need to look at the text and look at the events in which they happen within the text, okay? So, humans buy and use a lot of plastic. Plastic is made. Plastic is durable, so it takes hundreds of years to decompose. Humans throw away plastic. Plastic breaks into tiny pieces which end up in our streams, rivers and oceans. So you need to order those events 1 to 5 in the order in which they happen.